Whenever you're ready.
Okay, it was the middle of the afternoon when possums, armadillos are not supposed to be out. I didn't know what it was, but she was back here at this window, the door was closed, and she's barking and running back and forth by the window and banging into the window. So I opened the door, and she ran out on the deck, and she starts running back and forth along the screen. I'm looking, I don't see him. I'm looking for, like, deer or something. And I look down, and I see 2 armadillos in the middle of the yard, and they're not running away from her, but they're moving away from the screen, you know, just walking towards my loropetalums. So I said, what are they doing out in the middle of the day? So I ran over there and saying, scoot, scoot, scoot. And they just keep on walking. So they go up under the loropetalums and they're starting to dig. I said, get out of my bushes. So I went and got I said, what am I going to do? How am I going to get them? I don't want to get close to them. So I got the pole that you clean the pool with. It's 10 feet long. And I put that long steel brush on the end of it. And I went out there, my pole in my hand, and the 2 of them are standing there, and I whoomp, and I hit them right on the back. They were and went scooting into the bushes, and the other one looked around, and he was right behind him. So I thought, good, they're gone. And then I hear the bushes behind there rattling, and I look, and there's 3 more under the bush. I said, what the heck? They brought the whole family. So, and they were all the same size. They were about like this. So I went over to the bush, I raised my thing again, and I wonk, and I hit one, and he ran, and I wonk hit the second one, and the third one. So I got 4 out of 5 because the one got away.
That's impressive.
And those 3 ran towards the ditch. So I thought, good, they're gone. Well, one little son of a gun turned around, come back. I got him on the nose. I go, boom, I hit him, boom, and he's gone. So then I stood there a while looking, and I didn't see him coming back anymore. So I came in. But I stayed a good distance away, 10 feet away from him, but I got him. I was afraid they were going to come at me.
Yes.
Yeah, they carry leprosy, so be careful.
Oh, God, that's what I mean. They smell when you hit them.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know if they excrete something or what. A terrible smell. And they make that... And she's barking on the other side of the screen. But I got them.
Oh.
They haven't come back. I haven't seen them, but I'm going to put the mothballs out there anyway.
Yeah.
Because the stupid thing on the computer says they have a very high sense of smell, and they dislike the strong smells. So if you have mulch in your yard, remove the mulch and put pine needles, because they don't like pine needles. I live in a pine forest, and my whole back is nothing but pine needles. And they don't like pine needles. It says if you don't want to buy the pine needles, use pine sol. I thought, pine, they like it. That's where they live. And the whole thing is they don't want anything but pine trees out there. So I said to Ryan, I don't know what to do. They like pine. So he said, well, we use mothballs to get rid of squirrels and things. Maybe that'll do it. And then I remember she was using mothballs for mole crickets. So I thought, well, I'm going to try the mothball thing. Ryan said, they'll smell longer than pine needles, or even the pine sol will wash away. But the mothballs will last. So I got 2 boxes of mothballs I'm going to use. And then I told him next door, because I don't want to chase them into his yard, because I don't want them mad at me. They're a very nice couple, but when they get mad, they get mad. So I told him, I'm going to put mothballs down. Maybe you better put mothballs down behind that fence. They have a fence across, hiding all that junk in the back. Like, put them behind your fence so they don't come through.
You're under the impression that because those armadillos came into your yard, they're your responsibility, and to chase them away from your yard, you're responsible for which yard they go into next?
Yeah, I'm hoping they run across to I don't care the people across the way. I don't want them to go into Steve's yard either. So I'm going to tell Steve so he can put mothballs back.
Whose yard do you want them to go into?
I want them to go across through the ditch and over in the other Town Lakes subdivision.
Yeah, screw Town Lake.
They can go over there.
Okay.
I don't want them over here. 5 I get. 5! I had 3 deer back there. I get 5 armadillos. I get all the cats from the neighborhood come and they aggravate her. I had snakes. They all come to my yard. For the snake living
You're
under
like
my...
St. Francis.
Only St. Francis didn't chase him away. I do.
Just whop them over the head with a
Goes with a steel brush.
Is that the story as you remember it, Dad?
I don't know, once you hit me with a broom, I got out of there.